In the black box?
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude.
Don't kill him, bitch. Would have been dead. Long story short, if I wanted to kill her, she would have been dead.
In this criminal documentary, it starts with a call to police in Cleveland, Ohio, just after 3:30 in the afternoon. A man who calls himself Blessed claims he works with police, but behind his walls, a 60-year-old woman is trapped, struggling to survive. And when officers finally step inside, his story starts to fall apart.
Help!
Do you need help?
Help!
It starts with a call to police in Cleveland, Ohio, just after 3:30 in the afternoon.
Bro, y'all can't be here like this. You can't be here like this, bro.
I'm just knocking on your door.
I understand that, but you making me hot.
What?
You're making me hot.
What does that mean?
I'm about to come out.
All right, come on out.
Apparently this all started in Brunswick, New York. Give me 2 minutes to take a look.
How you doing, sir?
Y'all can't be out here like this.
My name's Officer Robles. That's Officer Obed. Just so you know,
cool.
everything's recorded.
Listen,
Yes?
turn those cameras off, please.
Well, what's going on?
Can you please turn the cameras off?
You have to give me a reason, and I can't.
You guys are making my spot hot. I work for you guys, okay? Long story short, I work for you guys. Please get out. You guys are blowing the spot up. All right?
Who do you work for?
I can't tell you that.
Why?
I cannot tell you that because I'm not allowed to tell you that. Okay, so just understand that.
Well, here,
Go home.
we have a call. Here, sir, let me just tell you why we're here, and then we'll leave. It could be nothing. I don't know. I don't know anything about you.
All right, I'm just saying y'all can't be here. Y'all making my spot hot. All right.
Well, that
I work
doesn't
with
make
you
any.
guys.
That doesn't make any sense.
I don't. It don't even make sense to y'all. You know what I mean? So what I need y'all to do
Hey,
is
sorry, can you
leave.
come over to this address for a minute?
No, don't do that, bro. You're blowing the spot.
A man says he's a police informant, but neighbors whisper there's a woman tied up inside his basement.
Make a phone call.
Well, we're not going to leave that quickly until we figure out what's going on.
There's nothing going
So
on.
we were told that
Damn.
a lady's tied up in the basement.
There ain't nobody tied up in the basement.
Can we look?
No, but like,
Why not?
Because I say so.
Is someone tied up down there?
No.
Okay, what's your name, buddy?
I can't tell you that, bro.
What do you mean you can't tell me that? Is this your truck?
My dump truck, that's my company truck. That's
Okay.
yeah, there's nothing going on
Is
with
it in your name?
No.
Then why don't you want to tell us who you are?
I'm trying to tell you I'm a confidential informant. That's all I have to say. You guys are bugging right now. You guys are
No,
bugging.
that's not all you have to say. Who told you that?
I can't say nothing else.
Well, if
Please.
there's someone tied up in the basement, we got
There's
a problem.
nobody in the basement.
So why can't I look?
Why do you?
Because all that stuff that went on in the past with those 3 girls, man, we got to take this seriously.
What
and
3
look into
girls?
it.
What 3 girls?
The Gina De Jesus,
And I don't know them hoes,
all
man.
that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I'm
If
about
we
to
don't
give-
take this seriously,
I'm about
there's
to
something
give you
going
I'm
on.
about to give you my social security number.
Oh yeah,
Stop, please don't.
it's all right.
Please
We're
don't.
not going in without you.
Yeah, you can't do that. Tell him please not to do that.
Do what?
Like you,
I'm not going in your
All right, that's fine. That's fine.
Sergeant, please tell him not
Back
to do
up.
that.
He's not going.
Okay, I'm gonna give you my social security number.
Okay.
I want you to run it. Okay?
What do you
My don't come up clean. What's going on is you guys had a crackhead make a false complaint.
All right.
Okay?
Well, that's an answer.
That's it.
Well, then we still have to follow up on it.
There's nothing going on, sir.
All right, but do you understand our point?
I understand your point. You're
If
asking
we
me
just walk away and somebody actually is there, what are we going to do?
well, that's what you guys are gonna have to do because I'm not letting you inside.
So
That's
you
what
see
it's
where
gonna-
you see where the problem lies?
No, there is no problem.
We don't just write, he said it's cool, and we leave.
Well, that's how it goes because if I don't
No,
let
that's
you in-
not.
So how you? What do you mean? Listen,
So they're not going to let this go.
bro, listen.
So either today, tomorrow, the next day, in the next 5 minutes, you're going to continuously have these problems. And if we have to call Detective Smith and say, hey, do you think this guy would have a girl tied up in his basement?
He's gonna say no.
Is he?
100%, bro. I just
He's
let-
willing to risk his career for all that?
You think I'm bullshit? Oh my gosh, you're gonna take a crackhead's word over Detective Smith's word, right?
I haven't spoken to Detective Smith.
Well, you're gonna talk to him. He's gonna let you know what's going on. I was down there for an hour with him yesterday.
Okay.
I just left my probation
But
officer.
why
in my
would
dress.
somebody
Because
say?
they're crackheads.
But why would a
They're
crackhead
crackheads.
say that about
They're
you?
crackheads, but probably because they want more crack, bro.
Do you have crack?
No, I'm not gonna. Why would I say that? Why would you ask me that on camera?
I don't
Why
know.
would you do that to me? I know I don't have no crack.
It's my job. Well, why would the crackhead be here then?
This man is wow.
I'm not wild. I'm just
I am
asking
a
questions.
confidential informant.
What does that convey, though? A confidential informant usually has the policeman or officer or detective with them when they're working. That's kind of
I
how that
understand
works.
what you're saying, but what I am saying.
And then most confidential informants don't come screaming out the back door, "I'm a confidential informant," do they?
Listen, but what I'm saying, I'm gonna let you guys know this. I want you guys to know what's going on in my backyard. Okay, this is what happened. This is what's going on.
Okay.
Okay, listen. I'm not doing nothing illegal, but I work for you guys.
That's what you said for the last 10, 15 minutes.
There's nothing going on. Please do your please do your homework and research.
I have no homework and I have no research.
Call Detective Smith.
And what's he going to tell me?
He's going to tell you that I am valid and everything is okay.
Okay, but is he going to tell me that there's not a girl tied up in your basement?
Of course, because he's never been
Okay,
in.
is he going to be for sure?
Yes.
How do I know?
So how does he know?
Yeah, how does he
He said
know?
he's never been here. How does he know there's not a girl tied up?
Well, so I guess you guys are going to take the crackhead's word off the mouth. Nobody knows.
Listen.
When officers knock on the door, what they find is far more disturbing than anyone imagined.
Loud music playing. So you can hear the screams.
I know, there was a lot of music. I had to knock for a minute on the back. Sue.
You told us, man. All right, let's go now. Okay.
Huh?
Because behind the music, the lies, and the excuses, a 60-year-old woman is trying to survive.
What's his name again?
Front door. Front door, sir. He just came to the front door.
Oh, did he?
Coming.
Yes, you can, bro. Yes, you can. I talked to
Senior officer's coming.
Talk to Detective Smith. I
did too.
I only want you. I only need you in my house, bro.
He's a senior guy. Trust me, we'll be fine.
Please, please.
You understand the safety issue of it, right? For a police officer.
Bro,
You know what I mean? Trust me,
Y'all
he's
killing me.
fine. He's a senior guy.
anybody got a lighter?
But the house search was not allowed to be filmed. So let's get back to this man, the center of this criminal documentary.
Just stay here.
Well, I want to get out of here too. Trust me. I talked to Detective Smith, but hey, you mind if we're looking
No, dude. There's too much going on. No,
Just
no.
All right, stand outside. Leave this crack though in case you scream.
He keeps repeating the same thing. You're blowing my spot up. I work for you guys. But when they ask if someone's in the basement, his whole story starts to crack.
All right, I'll bet. See you, bro.
Officers see the signs, nervous gestures, avoidance, changing subjects. And in a city that still remembers the Ariel Castro kidnappings, police in Cleveland don't take that kind of rumor lightly.
I know.
That night, a different source details a severe confinement scenario, forced writings, physical abuse, photos, and movement of the victim to avoid detection.
So what's going on?
So I guess he, blessed in his homework and found out that he was trying to set him up. So,
Wait, can you, 1 second.
I'm sorry, not fast.
No, you're good.
I'm so freaked out.
Who's blessed?
Blessed is the one in the house that murdered.
What's he look like?
About 5'3", dark skinned. He's the one serving the dope out of there.
Okay.
It's his house. He owns the house. I go out. I wake up about 6 o'clock tonight. He calls me. He said, "I want you to come over. I want to talk to you."
Oh wait, what about, go back, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go back to when he picked up and you said,
Met him at the house when we seen her walking down the street.
okay.
She gets in the car with him immediately. And he gets a stop sign, her, DJ, and Plus. I just returned the phone or whatever. They're like, "Hey, you were out right back." I'm like, "Sure." But it looked like it was me trying to set him up because they got, But I guess he did his homework. He's supposedly playing off one of your guys' detectives. And they told him that he was trying to set him up. So, he had over there yesterday. And his girlfriend, he has a girlfriend who's a black girl. And they tied her up, stabbed her, beat her, killed her. He showed me pictures. He made her write 1,000 times, I am a rat, I am a snitch, I am a rat, I am a snitch. Then where he murdered her at, he ripped up where the fireplace is, he ripped up all of like the tile right there. He told me I have to paint it and I have no choice. He wants me to paint it tomorrow. And he was telling me everything about my peers. He said, I'll kill you too. He's like, just be a little harder. So I'm gonna fight back. But he literally is a piece of shit. And he took, I guess he put her in the basement. My friend Katie seen her in the basement and called the police. And they said he called the detective. The detective said, well, just let them search your basement. So he moved her body from the basement to upstairs and let the cops come in and search the basement and left. He stabbed her in her right arm, which is on the pictures. She's bound up naked. She's naked in front of the fireplace, like tied with like zip ties. You can see her writing with a pencil and a piece of paper. He stabbed her in the right arm and he beat her so bad she couldn't open her eyes. But he said he kept feeding her crack to keep her alive, but he beat her for 3 hours and then murdered her.
Who said that?
What?
Who said that? Told you this?
And showed me pictures on his phone of her dead body.
Why'd he do all that?
He said he trusts me. I don't know why. He was like, he's like, I made my girlfriend help beat her up. He's like, I'm just letting you know that I'll do the same thing to you.
Officers return. Consent is granted again. This time they hold perimeter and move deliberately.
I just got the phone. Okay?
Hey, did you talk to Detective Smith? He tell you what's going on?
Yes. All right, so I appreciate this. Here's a lighter before this.
Yeah.
You know my number. What's up, bro? How y'all doing? Same people.
Well, I'm in the overtime now, man.
You gotta come through the back, man, okay?
Yeah, I can do that.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Thanks for working with me.
All right, well,
Sorry for
I'm
not
still
letting you in
fair
over here, bro. Sorry for my attitude, okay? All right, bro. Give me 5 seconds.
Meet me at the back door?
All y'all.
All right. Hey, watch the front to see if someone will walk with us first. If that chick's in there, she might be leaving, but doesn't matter, right? It would be funny if he never comes back and he stole my lighter.
This time they discovered a terrible secret, which was why he always seemed to be avoiding police questions.
It's all one room.
Yeah.
It's all one room.
There's a sheet on that or something.
He's not good at hiding.
Yo!
Jake!
They localize a faint voice behind interior panels and find a storage container.
You know what I told you about, though?
Listen, we're here to look to see for a body. That's it. You give us consent to make sure there's no one laying dead in here?
This is my uncle.
All right.
All right, go outside. Can y'all let him out?
Yeah. You take off, man.
Let him out.
Do you give us consent?
Come on, bro. I'm gonna walk y'all through this.
A 60-year-old woman trapped inside a hidden storage space. She's shaken, hurt, but alive.
Yeah, here a minute.
Copy.
Is anybody on that front porch?
No.
So what's that noise I keep hearing? That you keep turning the music up on when I hear something?
I heard him dragging something out when we went from the front to the back. You know?
Is anybody in that front? Because I heard voices.
Yeah. Who's up there?
Oh.
Who's up there? What is that?
Did you hear it?
Clint, please. Where you at?
She's under. There's a thing under. Remember I shined my flashlight?
Do you need help? All right. Clint, please. Sam 24, can you get us another car over here?
It's the kind of moment that hits everyone. The relief, the anger, the shock, all at once.
Where you at?
M35, you can send us Sam 24 numbers.
Hello, 15.
All right, we're looking. Hey, how do you get to her? In the black box?
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude. Radio, send me a mess.
I'm paralyzed.
Oh my gosh.
I'm paralyzed.
All right. How old are you?
I'm 60.
6-year-old female. Step up, EMS. Are you injured besides that?
I'm paralyzed.
You're paralyzed.
I'm paralyzed. What's your name?
EMS is en route. Are you cold?
I hurt.
You hurt? All right, we want to get you out of there, but I'm afraid to move you. I'm going to let EMS do all that, okay?
I hurt so bad.
What did he do to you? He did what?
Hey, Scott, you want fire to come? At least get her upright.
She says she's paralyzed. I don't know.
I know, but if we get fire here, they can.
Are they here?
No, you got no QTA, I mean,
They've been dispatched.
huh?
Did he stab you? Where are you stabbed, do you think? Your arm? All right. Did he sexually assault you at all? Okay. Do you know how long you've been here? Is it just one day?
Dalontay Geiger is arrested on the spot. He tries to explain it all away. Says he wasn't going to harm her, that he was feeding her, that he's working with detectives.
I wasn't going to, I've been feeding her and, you know what I'm saying, but I just can't have her out on this. Because I'm working with Detective Smith, trying to get him 10 guns, 5 AKs, 4 Glocks, 3. That's supposed to be going into the valley like next week. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get him who moves 6 ounces a day on coke crack. And I'm trying to get him prescriptions of ounces a day, but like I found out that this is that, and you know what I'm saying? If I was, you found out that what? That the lady that when I was taking care of in my house is a rat, and if she was to get back out on the street, I would get exposed. And die, get killed, you know what I'm saying? So like, I'm new to this. I understand I f***ed up. I know I can't get out of this. This is bad. You know what I'm saying? I know it's bad.
But none of that matters anymore.
Tuesday, so she probably got there like Monday or something.
Yeah, Monday she was kicking it, cool, calm, collected, hold up. You know what I'm saying? Eating, lying to me. Like, dude, you tripping, like, why did that? You know what I'm saying? So that's how that went down, bro. And I apologize, bro.
Okay.
But I just ain't trying to die out here in these streets with these crackheads. Because this is serious. It's dumb. I keep on telling them, like, I need to talk to a corporal. Put me in a room by myself. Like, the way y'all play that, like, it was 50 cars in front of my house. I don't think the streets talk. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Like, so, like, I f***ed up, bro. But, like, I'm new to this. And I feel like my life is in danger, bro. People have tried to kill me 3 times already. You feel me? I've been shot in my stabbed underneath my underarm, blood, all type of weird. This shit is crazy. And I felt like I was gonna die if I didn't hold her for like 2 days and tell her, like, let her know what was going on. I'm gonna kill the bitch. The bitch would have been dead. Long story short, if I wanted to kill her, she would have been dead.
Would you mind walking me through again? I know it's a little tough right now, and it's a bad time, but like everything that went through, like the time where you were together, like what happened during those days.
I just punched on her, slapped on her, till her good. Punched on her, slapped on her, punched on her, slapped on her.
Okay.
Punched on her, slapped on her, moved her from the basement to another room. Fed her, showered her. Give her some water, put a blanket over her. I'm just telling you the truth, bro.
No, that's fine.
Was I raping her? No.
Okay.
Was that what you about to ask me?
No,
I was about to ask me.
No, like, were you giving her drugs and stuff like that?
Why would I give her my drugs? Why the would I do that?
Man. I didn't know.
Hell no. No.
All right. So at any point was she asking to leave, different things like that?
She has nowhere to go.
Okay.
She has nowhere to go. All she was just asking was why. Stop, I won't do it again. I'll never tell, Blast, please. I'll never tell. I know I deserve this, but I'll never tell. Like, that's a culture in the streets. You know what I'm saying? I got 4 beautiful kids.
Okay. So during this time when the traffic stop occurs and she goes on her way, was there anybody that ever said, like, besides, like, if she was doing anything that, like, yeah, she told me
No.
that?
No, I thought it was somebody else until I did my homework.
Okay. So this is all you transpiring, doing everything, doing all your own stuff in your head and like, hey.
Listen to the detectives as we all got out the car. The detectives like, yeah, you can go. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. You ain't even get searched. It's crap about $200 worth of dope in the car is skill, and you didn't even get searched.
Yeah.
No, get your bag. You're forgetting your bag.
They're helping her out. You got to the cost.
Don't forget your bag. Go ahead, go. Thank you. For real, I like this. I see it on TV. I'm excited. I'm so slick. I'm slicker than deer shit. Y'all, man, I almost got away. Y'all motherfuckers. Them cops horrible, boy. I'm slick, boy. And I ain't trying to brag nor boast. Not trying to brag nor boast, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna help y'all out. Flat out, but I can't sit in this room. I can get keys and keys and keys and keys and guns. You're gonna see it in my phone. I know everybody big. I just wanna help. I know I'm in trouble right now. With this can get handled after I make those busts for y'all. You know what I'm saying? The judge will understand that. She should understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. So, like, I need to go home.
He's charged and later pleads guilty to felonious assault, kidnapping, tampering with evidence, and possession of weapons under disability. The court sentences him to 16 to 20 years of imprisonment. And that 60-year-old woman, the one he thought no one would find, made it through thanks to officers who refused to give up. What makes this case especially disturbing is Geiger's mindset. He uses his role as an informant like armor, believing it puts him beyond accountability. What would you have done if you were one of those officers in Cleveland? Trust the man's story or push to check the basement? This criminal documentary shows how a single rumor and a few determined officers can uncover a hidden nightmare. He wore the word blessed like protection, but inside that house there was nothing good or sacred. For the woman he trapped, survival wasn't chance. It was will. And for the city of Cleveland, it's a reminder, monsters don't always hide in the dark. The content shown is designed to educate viewers on real police encounters. It is not produced to insult or demean any person. In a time where media bias and misinformation often distort perception, we believe in presenting facts as they happened, helping the audience stay informed and objective.